Hey my people, what's going on? This is MajorTv. Let's talk. And get my cardio on as usual. Trying to get tight and right, Trying to stay healthy. It's a task in itself. I want to talk about y'all. I want to talk to you about something. And I'm gonna get straight to it. Learn to protect your mental health. Learn to protect your mental health. What you mean, Major? There's so much stuff as far as unhealthy vibrations, toxic communication, toxic imagery, videos, people, things that if you don't make sure your mental is intact, you don't make sure that you're focused and that your spiritual is connecting in congruence with your mental, your physical and emotion. Emotion, we talk about that holistic approach, right? Having balance. So that can be a real problem and breakdown. A real life serious situation that cannot be ignored. As black people, we're the only group in this country that's without our culture, native tongue, religion, way of life, etc. We're considered a lost people in realistic terms. And for us to really understand the mental part of what we digest, what we deal with, how we cope, it's never easy. And with that being said, we also, as the only group that have had all this mental horror, physical horror that have hampered our spirituality, our focus and view of life, that we never got any mental health or any kind of reparation, and not just in money. We had to deal with being in cities that had, in towns and across this country, Confederate statues of people who's praised for supporting racism, domination of black people, subjugation of black people. This is serious. And then we are released from slavery, allegedly. We go to pure hell and assault and cross the country. Still building, still fighting against all odds with knowing the powers that be trying their damnedest to keep their foot on us. And we know about the black towns, successful black neighborhoods that were destroyed. We know every time we put our best foot forward, they try to knock us down, but still, with all that's happening to us, we still rose above the hate. People, protect your mental health. Watch what goes in your mind. Watch what you read. watch you talk to, watch you participate in. Because see, your brain is on a big old filter, right? And know what filters, you gotta clean it. You have to get all the debris, all the toxic and things that would hamper the flow, whether it's air or what have you, you know what I'm saying? Whatever filter's used for. Same with your brain. You gotta every so often do some self-inventory, self-reflection, and always self-correcting to stay on track. See, if you don't make sure your mental health is taken care of, you don't make sure you're all right mentally, who will? And remember, when your mental messed up, it affects to others. Your spirituality, your physical, and your emotion. All have an interrelationship. You can't expect the oppressor to want to help the oppressed. You can't expect the oppressor to want to help the oppressed. You can't expect that. Why? Because their whole goal is to dominate the town, stay on top, control the narrative, to keep the power. True help, true love, true support would have been shown a long time ago. And for us to have the same discussions in Congress, in government, in the court system, is ludicrous. Our own people don't even see the light, don't even understand what we're dealing with. So with that being said, it's your responsibility to take care of you first. Because life itself is heavy. Just being as responsible adult, just being a man or woman, just being a person that's part of a family unit, and the operation of a family unit, and making sure bills paid, making sure things are organized, making sure that you're able to grow as a family, saving, investing, etc. Not alone just being black, right? That's extra. Being black on top of it. And then dealing with the ugly truth of America and how they treated you as a black person. And then watching your people act out as planned and written how to deal with black people. And see that black people, even those who know, still don't know how to respond, still don't have an answer, still don't know how to unify. Then on top of all that, then you got the movement. The movement itself is heavy, extremely heavy, because not only do you have to take care of yourself, you and yours, you gotta worry about a movement that has no legs, but it's moving, right? And you like, dang, why is moving have no legs? Because the spirit of the movement gonna always stay alive for the people who want true liberation. The legs have got fragile. It's gotten weakened. The progress, which is some progress, but not the progress we need as a black people to overcome our situation and condition. So the movement is so heavy. All that's on your mental. The music we listen to, we gotta find something that's positive and vibrant. People we talk to gotta be positive, and we have to have them healthy conversations, right? Turn to the Most High, the time of need, just some solitude, some solace, some focus, get yourself together, turn to the Most High. I also recommend a therapist. My black therapist, I've been having it for a second now. It's been very helpful just being able to express myself without being judged. Express myself without getting into a debate. Express myself without have to worry about me not getting an objective response. And I'm not saying they're perfect. They're humans, you know. But the black therapist I see, and shout out to my therapist Patrick, the brother is genuine in how he helped me heal, helped me grow. He's genuine as far as making me look, well, I didn't say making me, just showing me different points of view. He really admire, you know, my tenacity, my energy, my focus, and my aspiration. But he also let me look at myself, the man in the mirror. I think we should always do that. Make those necessary adjustment changes accordingly. I'm just talking, y'all. This is MajorTv, just letting y'all know. Take your mental. Because we got to understand, our approach in life should be a holistic approach. Holistic approach. Spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. We have to bring that force into one. When one is hurting, puts everything out of balance. When you walk in the day, that helps mentally and spiritually as well as emotionally. It's a good thing when you're trying to get your blood flowing, deal with your breathing. If you have weight issues like myself, lose weight. If you're older like myself, be more health conscious. Watch your eating, what have you. Because that body give out. What happens to the other three? Spiritual, mental, and emotional. You're spiritually dead. What happens to the other three? If you're emotionally wrecked, what happens to the other three? If you're mentally deranged, you lost your mind. Let me say something to you. And I've been saying this for years. There's a thin line, left and right? A thin line we on. The right side sane, the left side insane. A lot of time we be on the insane side. The left side don't even know it. Because that's so much we have been through, have drove us crazy. That's how much the demands of life have gotten heavy. That's how much the movement has gotten heavy. That's how much systemic institutional racism have gotten heavy. And believe it or not, even though we should always be spiritually charged up and focused, mentally, when we process things, we have to have that clear head. We have to understand those relationships between the spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. We have to seek balance always. If you notice, when you see somebody screaming, hollering, mad, or you see somebody just irate or just impulsive with the energy when they're upset, period. You know what I'm saying? And you see people doing things that you know. Sometimes people have their moments, but when they're just all over the place, you know something going on, something wrong with that person. And you don't want to be like that. When you're depressed, when you're worrying all the time, you don't want to be like that. I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to give it to you straight up. Life is not about mistakes, it's about lessons. Don't feel bad when you're going through something. Learn from it. Life is a school. That's your college. You're going to college called a school of life. Some people say, school of hard knocks. I say infinite school. You always learn. From the cradle to the grave. The day you're born to the day you die. You're always learning. People criticize and pull people down for lessons that they're going through in life and make them feel so bad and remind them about the mistake that's really a lesson. Now, don't get that twisted and being a fool. Solomon break all that down in Proverbs about the fool gonna keep bumping his head. The wise man gonna learn from life. You'll get the lesson. And even when you're a fool, that can be mental. Why wouldn't you want to not do better? You should always want to do better. Why would you constantly put yourself in a position and going to jail or getting shot or being broke by not managing money? Why would you constantly put yourself in a position have to depend on somebody? Why you constantly put yourself in the position one thing you want to do is whine and complain and not really do anything about it? This is me talking to my family, just letting y'all know, check y'all mental. This is MajorTv. Thank you for everything. Thank you for love and support. Keep pushing. Stay focused, stay on cold. Just be black. Peace.